Yeah. So here we are. This one will be unexpected. Just making sure the audio was working. So Forza has this thing for the 20-year anniversary of Forza. And it's I'll show you. It's the Spirit of Forza Motorsports, and you have to go through this series driving the cars that were on the hood. So we did the NSX, the 350Z, the Audi R8, loved that. The 458, enjoyed that. The McLaren P1 was a handful. I finished the McLaren last night. There's just no way to get around this. To be able to complete it, you have to do it. You have to do the one thing I said I'd never do. I have to drive the Ford GT. I did make sure I had nausea meds in case I get sick. I haven't ate much today, just as a precaution. I did get the car painted and built last night, so we wouldn't have to deal with it today. And we start at Lime Rock. I forgot to check something. No, that wasn't it. Where is it? There it is. New mail. More tuning money. Been a little low over the last 24 hours, if I'm honest, but anywho. I guess I could sit here and dilly-dally, but it's not getting done. Oh, this is going to be painful. Oh. Did I miss her?
Odds are those curbs you'd normally rocket over when it's dry are now soaked and slick as ice. If you have to ride over them, don't hit the gas hard until you're 100% back on the asphalt.
Alright, let's check the fuel. Wow. Way too much fuel. Let's see if we can get it down. That gives me a little bit of a buffer. And the track is wet. So turn that down just a hair. Soften the front. I'm going to leave the acceleration there. Drop the rear a little and... yes, you read that title correctly. There is the Ford GT I'm about to drive. I did, like I showed earlier, I do have nausea medication. I haven't ate much today, just to be safe. Making sure I get hydrated. Hey, Brandon. Making sure I'm hydrated in case I get sick. Hey, Cody. Oh, ibuprofen. Yes, I am just dragging this out because this will be painful. I have to do 4. I have to do... No, I feel fine, but I'm about to drive a Ford, and that kind of makes me nauseous, Brandon. Let's not go that far with the Doug Stang being real, but here we are. When I knew last night I was going to have to do this, it was basically a coin toss between doing it offline so nobody could ever prove I did it, or doing it online and letting you guys have a chuckle. I chose to let you guys have a chuckle, so I hope you enjoy it. Alright, let's go out for practice and see how awful this car is. Track is wet. I get that sometimes from the unicorn, Brandon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stay off the curbs because they are wet. Oh. I didn't look at the map to see if we're doing the chicane or not down here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Oof! See? Car's already being a pain. Now it went on the curb. I don't know why it had to be this car and not any other car. Why it had to be the car that was on the original cover had to be a Ford, but here we are. Hey, good afternoon, Mad Egg. How are you? They are pieces of, Brandon, Fords are pieces of crap. Mad Egg, yes, I am excited for Horizon 6. I'm looking at, I am looking forward to Horizon 6 and streaming it next week when it comes out. Brandon, no, I haven't got to. I might tomorrow. All right. First ever race in a Ford. I've been playing Forza for years. I think this is the first time I've ever been forced to drive a Ford. No, it's not a Cub. I'd have to go look because I don't remember what it is. Oh, yeah. I'd heard, I tried to actually get an early release one, but you can't buy the add-on to get the early release, so I'll have to wait. Yeah, so we bought the mower brand new. If the unicorn wakes up from her nap, I'll ask her, because I just don't remember what it is. Alright, oops. Whoa! 2 cars, 3 cars off track already. Oh, I could hit a Mustang. See if I can get to him. I'm worried about the car spontaneously combusting at some point. Thank goodness for rewind. Yeah, Egg, I may have to go back and see if I can cancel my pre-order for the basic one and upgrade it. I'll have to see. I was thinking about that last night because I do want all the bonus content. I don't know what I was thinking when I originally ordered it.
Time penalty is 0.7
Oh, for
seconds.
crying out loud, stupid Ford. Worth noting, I did make this car all-wheel drive. Just to give it a bit of an advantage. Because it's a Ford and it needs all the help it can get. Excuse me. I better not get a penalty for that. It was a Mustang.
Time penalty is 2.2 seconds.
Hate the time penalties. That's annoying. And then that happens. No, Jason, no song. It's painful enough driving it.
Time penalty is 0.5
Oh, for
seconds.
crying out loud, I hit another Ford. I should not get a penalty for that. I should get time taken off. Son of a... First race in a Ford and it's all going wrong. I can't... Stupid car won't do what I want it to do. I've set it up the way I would set up any other car. Whoa! About lost grip there. I'm honestly surprised it has enough power to come up the hill, but I did upgrade the power a little bit. You son of a... I better not get a penalty for him bumping me. I should have turned penalties off for this one because it's enough of a penalty driving this car. Oh, I got a warning. Whoa. How many laps I got left? Holy crap, it's 9 laps. Well, this Lime Rock is a short track. I'll probably get a time penalty for that. I hope not.
Time penalty is 0.5 seconds.
Couldn't get him out broke into that turn. But he is sliding and I'm not. That's the advantage of all-wheel drive right there. There we go. There. Whoo! Hey Ash, how are you? Motorsport's good as always. Other than the fact that I'm required to drive a Ford here. Alright. My deep-seated hatred for Fords is well known, so I hope people are entertained at watching me being forced to drive one. No, I'm not really good, as you can see. Brandon, yes, in fact, Angie's got a CRV. Whoa. Ah, crap. Oh my gosh, this race is never ending. Brandon, it's a burgundy color and a 21, I believe. The all-wheel drive definitely helps coming over that hill. That does not help. Hey, thanks, Ash. Yeah.
3 remaining.
Brandon, I currently have an old Buick. But later this fall, I'll be looking for a new truck. I have a hard time getting in and out of low-slung cars, so... Yeah, due to my health, my knees snap, crackle, and in fact, my whole body snap, crackles, and pops just getting out of this chair. You can imagine getting out of a car. Angie's CRV is about the perfect height. That's why we drive it most of the time. Snap, crackle, pop, indeed. I am a bowl of Rice Krispies. When I get up from the chair, I turn off the camera and mute the mic so nobody has to see and hear that abomination. And after a long race broadcast, it's even worse. At least when I'm streaming, I can eventually stand up and stretch for a minute, but during a race, I really can't. Yeah! Whoops. And it doesn't even have enough power to just barely get out of its own way. Silly Ford. Egg, I am so bad at drifting, but I'm definitely going to give it a try. I can drift a car in real life without a problem, but drifting a car in Forza, I've never been good at. And some of the previous Forzas that had drifting, I just kind of skipped over those. Or turned the difficulty all the way down to get through them if I had to do them. It does feel amazing. Brandon, yes, I have arthritis in addition to everything else that's wrong with me. All right, first Ford race is done. Oh, God, not VIR. Ugh. Well, I just might as well leave rewind at full I might as well keep a finger over rewind at VIR. I am so bad at this track. This is one of the few tracks I absolutely despise. Love broadcasting it here, but driving here is a whole nother thing, especially the full version. I did come in first, Cody.
The Virginia International Raceway Full Circuit has 18 official turns, but some have more than one part, so be prepared to face at least 23 directional changes.
Yay. Oh, hit the wrong thing. That should be good for fuel. Nope, Cody, that was first. Ash, no, motorsport's always been straight up racing, no free roams or anything. That's why Horizon was so good. In fact, I love the Horizon series too. I've been playing a little bit of both here lately. I've been playing Forza Horizon 5 and this one, but I just like the track racing most of the time, except when I'm forced to drive a Ford or when I have to go to VIR. This will be painful. Mad Egg, yes, you could. I am sure you can drift. Probably far better than I can. Ash, I've never liked Fords. They are just junk. My experience, I've worked on a bunch of them over the years. I've had to drive a few at different situations. They were all crap. Oh, wow, Mad Egg. That's awesome. Far, far better than I could do. I am going to give the drifting a try in Horizon 6, but like I said, I'll be streaming it so you guys will see me. Son of a... You guys will see me embarrass the crap out of myself. Like I hit the brakes and the car just did not stop or slow down at all. What in the world? Alright, there we go. Finally got her slowed down. This track is one of the main reasons I leave braking lines on, because I can't remember all the turns. Slow down. Come on. Saved it. Barely. Well, I'm not gaining on the car ahead, and I have the car behind closing. This is not good. Oh, she actually slowed down this time. Must have been cold brakes, cold tires. I didn't know they had implemented tire and brake temperatures till the other day. When I noticed in that bottom right corner, which is kind of covered up by the LSW logo, on the car graphic it showed, yeah, I'm not worried about the lap time. It showed the tires actually being cold. How many laps is this one? 4? Wow. Alright, let's get this abomination over with. I'm half tempted to move up my starting position, but I won't. Although I may not pull off the win here. This one's going to be tough. As you saw how bad I am around this track. This will be the one and only time people will see me driving a Ford, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Enjoy my suffering. Ah, the advantage of all-wheel drive. Off the line. Whoops! I didn't mean to hit everybody. And then I got bumped off track. Come on. Hit the nose end. There we go. Oh, too deep. That went horribly wrong. I went too deep. There's one car off track. That helps. Oops. Whoa.
Time penalty is 2.2 seconds.
What? Shite. Yeah, keep shooting cars off track, please. Make my life a lot easier. That Ferrari's being a bit of a pain. Yeet! I can't believe I pulled that off. I can't believe I saved it. I couldn't do that again in a million years. It probably does. Even though I upgrade all the handling stuff first, I did add some power to it. So it probably does have a bit more straight line speed. Although it is carrying a bit more weight, to get the all-wheel drive to work and stay within the performance index, I had to add some ballast to it. Which I believe this Forza game was the first one that ballast was added. The only downfall is you can add ballast, you cannot adjust it where you want it. Because some cars, it'd be really beneficial to be able to move. They put it in with a 50-50 weight distribution. Some cars, it'd be really handy to be able to slide it back. Put some more weight over the rear tires and could get out of the turns a wee bit better. I seriously considered not even doing this series, but to complete the Spirit of Forza series, I had to. This would be easier if I hooked my wheel up, but same problem as what I have with hooking it up for iRacing. It's time consuming and painful. And I just have to disconnect everything as soon as I got done, because we have a broadcast tonight, which is going to be a lot of fun because it's C12 Motorsports. The 87s are at Talladega tonight. So 200 plus mile an hour, old school power, and Talladega. And this thing even sounds flimsy when you hit bumps and stuff. Sounds like it's about to come apart. just cannot break away from those guys behind me. There's a few spots on the track where I'm a little bit faster and I gain a little bit of ground, but Viper's right on my tail again.
Last lap. Let's go.
Oh, I have yet to get turn one right. That went well. And I did it again. Crap. There've been several times I've come through there not lifted at all. Or lifted without braking. I've come through faster than what I did that time. Keep him in the mirror. I got the better run out of the final S's. 2 down, 2 to go. And none of that race was clean.
Good run out there.
That was terrible. Those Vipers were fast. I wish I could have done this series with the Viper. That'd have been fun. Brands Hatch. Ooh. At night. This'll be interesting.
The 9-turn Brands Hatch layout is technical. and
Cody,
lightning fast.
the
It's critical for you to swing wide when exiting each turn to maximize your speed.
Spirit of Forza series that they came out with for the 20th anniversary, you have to drive, you basically drive in the car that was on the front of the game when it released. And Forza 6 came out with the Ford GT on the hood. Or on the cover, I should say. Believe me, it was not by choice, Cody. I agree. Boo. on the upside, I was able to get a Gulf paint scheme for it. My grandfather worked for Gulf forever. Nope, not for these series you can't. Most series you can, but... So the first one, we drove the NSX, then the 350Z, the Audi R8, the Ferrari 458, and the McLaren P1. And I enjoyed all those. The McLaren was a bit of a handful, but having to drive the Ford was a gut punch. So I'm hoping to get this over as quickly as possible, not make too many mistakes, not have to restart a race. Ooh. Got a little too much of that curbing and she tried to get sideways on me. Oops. Yeah, I might have cut that a little bit. No, I do not, Cody. You know better than that. I do not love driving the Ford. Wait a minute. Oh, it doesn't show me who was behind me. See, I would have taken any of the other cars, given the choice. Oh, the game definitely knows it. Definitely knows I'd rather be driving that Aventador. Dude. Son of a... Ugh. You're a little banged up, but... should be all right. Hey, Animal, how are you, buddy? Cody, it's still a Ford. All right. I actually do like this track, so let's get this one over with. Maybe we'll have a better run here. I do have the advantage that these guys are all running full tanks of fuel, so... whereas I'm only running enough to complete the race and giving myself a little extra for crazy driving. I better not get a penalty for that. Everybody else is bumping. Damn it.
Time penalty is 0.5 seconds.
Yeah, some of these penalties are ridiculous, by the way. Come on. I don't see any of the AI cars getting penalties, and they are bumping the crap out of each other up there. Woo! Son of a... I better not get penalized for that. Good. That was just a love tap. The leader was starting to break away, but he lost a lot of ground in turn one there. Ah, crap. Man, I screwed that up. This car definitely does not do what I want it to do. Typical Ford. Alright. Closing in. Not a very good run out of that turn.
Three to go.
One car a lap, that's all I gotta get. Come on. That turn is getting me every time. And costing me a lot of ground. You two up front have a bit of a wreck. Just can't seem to get a run into the inside of that Viper, did they? Ah! Move, Viper. Alright, 2 to go. You guys stay side by side. Make it easy for me. Oh, I went way deep into that. That'll work. Oh, you stupid car! Stupid Ford. Might get him here. Yep, we gotta run to the inside. I went deeper into the braking zone than I should have, but oh, you stupid Ford.
Final lap.
Alright, stupid car, come on. Yes, one more race with this piece of crap. Having to get a bit violent with it just to get it to do what I want it to do.
Great work.
Like, one turn, it'll be perfectly fine. The next turn, it just doesn't want to do stuff. It kind of forgets how to turn. Kind of forgets it's a car. Ooh, Daytona. This ought to be fun. Be even nicer if they'd let me drive the Aventador.
To get to and from the infield portion of the Daytona International Speedway sports car circuit, drivers must be cautious transitioning off and on to the banked tri-oval.
Yes, it is quite slick there. All right, just a few more miles with this abomination. Excuse me. Sounds so flimsy anytime you hit the rumble strips or hit a bump. The car just sounds like it's about to fall apart, which it is a Ford, so it's entirely possible. I may or may not have used the handbrake there because it was wanting to rotate. Huh. I had to brake back then. $156.78 was the goal. I beat it. A few scratches just gives it character. Oh, the final race in the Ford. I'll be so glad when this is over. Then we can go on to racing something cool. I think the next one is a Porsche. So that'll be fun. No. Not turning the difficulty up while driving a Ford. Having a hard enough time just getting the car to do what I need it to do. I mean, I had to handbrake through one of the horseshoes. That was interesting. I wish I could remember what Porsche it is. I think it's a 911, but it'd be awesome if it was a 918. This start did not work how I was hoping.
Time penalty
Yeah,
is 0.5 seconds.
You know what? I screwed that one up right from the start. Mostly it was the car's fault, but there was a little driver error there. I'd say 90% the Ford, 10% me. Maybe 95% Ford. Or 99%. I'm not sure if I can make a move to the outside going into turn one, but... Come on. Give me an opening somewhere, anywhere. Alright, there's one. Oh, crap, the Mustang. Sounds like it's about to die, too. There's one off track. That was not a good run out of there. And if I'm not close coming out of there on the straightaways, I definitely have a disadvantage.
Time penalty
You
is
gotta be
2.8
kidding me.
seconds.
He bumped me back. I think all's fair in bus stop love and war. Alright, come on, get a draft. That's it. Son of a... That Ferrari's just attacking people. Did he get a penalty? I'll probably get a penalty out of that. Nope. That Mustang sounds awful. Oh, that's not a Mustang, it's a Ferrari. I think it's a 488. That did not sound right, though. Had the better run through there, but had to check up to not slam into him. See, I can drift occasionally, not intentionally. That was not how I meant to do that, but it almost worked. And eventually it did work. I need to stop looking at the rides in the infield. Yeah, it is a little bit slippery there. Gained a little bit of ground there, but
One more lap.
alright, come on, you piece of crap. Alright, we've got a little bit of a gap coming out of the infield, finally. 'Cause they're definitely faster than me on the high-speed sections. Now just watch the mirror for a few hundred yards. And it's over. I'm doing okay, Dazzy. I am so
work
sorry,
today.
buddy. I know it's been a rough one. I hope things get better, bud. Hopefully you'll be able to move soon and maybe put a lot of stuff behind you. Ah, finally. Alright, let's see. We're done with the Ford. Never again. Ugh. Oh man, Dazzy, again, I am so sorry. Wait, what? How do I... How do I not have enough money? See if I have any duplicates I can sell or... I guess I gotta race another series to get the money to be able to complete that. That's wild. I have never run out of money. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I have to drive this stupid Ford again. All right, well, I guess we'll do it, get it done, and have some money. Race length is 1 lap. That'll be interesting. Man, it's going to be a dogfight from the drop of the green on this one. No, Mark. This has been one of the most painful experiences of my life.
Due to its overall length
And I live
top
with
speeds
trigeminal
recorded,
neuralgia.
the Le Mans Old Mulsanne circuit has been ground zero for numerous motorsports innovations like aerodynamic downforce, disc brakes, and fuel efficiency.
All right, I guess we'll do practice for the $7,000 extra. Dude, Mark, listen to this car. When it hits rumble strips, it sounds like it's about to fall apart. It is a POS. And it is not consistent in anything it does. predict what this thing is going to do in some turns. Oh my gosh, I'm blinded. Hey, Songbird, how are you? All right. What am I up against? Oh, great. Aston Martin. No, Mark. Bad Mark. Sounds like maybe the sound of your people is something falling apart. You are living in Florida, so... Oh, we're doing this without the chicane. This will be interesting. Might have to make some changes to the car. Definitely have to change the gearing. It tops out at 201. Whoa! Mark, I'm surprised you didn't make it for the 4 previous races I had to put myself through. I honestly thought I was done and then didn't have the money to start the next series. I had to go find something else to race that I already had a car for, and this was there. I have not smacked the wall with it. I kissed the wall with it. Come on, turn. Practice is over. Gentle. I don't have to be gentle with any other car, so I shouldn't have to be gentle with this. That just tells me how fragile it is, Mark. Half tempted to stiffen the springs a little bit, but May regret doing this, but I need more speed on the straights. I just went blank. Nah, I could share that setup, but I'm not going to. It's a single track setup, so hopefully this race is worth enough money to buy more vehicles so I can finish the other series. No, not really. 2,050 for a bonus. Oh, and a rolling start. Well, that negates a lot of the all-wheel drive advantage on the start. Oh, crap! That got sketchy. Hit the brakes and it just started doing whatever it wanted to do. Typical Ford. Let's hope we got enough straight line speed here. And gotta drive out the mirror to not let them. Without the two chicanes, it's a completely different race. Cutting out at 203. Slam the door on his run. Yeah. I waited a little too long to get on the brakes. Back it up just there. Trying to make sure I outbrake the car behind, but gain some ground on the car ahead. There we go. You're welcome, Songbird. How are you today? races now in this stupid car. Alright, we got it done. Maybe for completing the series, I'll get a bonus, and then I can
Nice
go buy
work
that
out there.
Porsche. Yeah, 35,000 for that. Couple new driver suits. More money, please. 40,000 will be enough to buy the car, but I won't be able to upgrade it. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. No, animal, I am not enjoying this car at all. I guess we'll see what we can do with these till we get the money to finish that. It's really weird not having enough money. I don't know that I've ever ran into that problem.
In the 80s and 90s, technically advanced touring car homologation specials were sold in limited numbers, delivering
Ooh, the
maximum
Mercedes
speed,
or the
handling, and
BMW?
feedback to the enthusiast behind the wheel in a purposeful,
Hush, Dan
minimalist
Tuma, I
interior.
am not happy
Prized
driving it.
motorsports unicorns, hunted by collectors for the intense driving experience only this rare breed provides. They now stand ready for our racers to rebuild
Oh,
and hit an
no.
extreme level of performance, chasing that checkered flag.
I'm not driving another Ford. Got the Alpine, several BMWs. Couple of Fords, couple of Holdens. I'm half tempted to do the Lancia. Because I really like that Lancia Delta. No, not driving the Mustang. The M3 is not bad. Oh, I know there's a reason they were stolen, animal, but I have to go with the Lancia. I just love that car too much. I never lose. Well, only when I drive a Ford. Alright, let's go get a custom paint for it right quick. This is one thing that they used to actually do better. You used to actually be able to... You actually used to be able to just go straight to your car and get it and pick a paint. Might go with one of these old rally paints. Unless something else just jumps out at me. Of course, there may not be anything else. It looks like there's a ton. Yeah, animal. Seems like I'd heard that the UK police did end up buying a bunch and confiscating a bunch and using them because of that. Ooh. And nothing else is really jumping out at me at the moment. I do like the old school paint schemes, but half tempted to do another Gulf paint. All right, Mark, have a good one, buddy. All right, where is it? I thought about doing the Marlboro one, but that one just does it for me. Now we gotta go upgrade the beast. I've loved driving these older series since Forza began, where you get to drive some of these older cars and not the fastest things out there, but they're fun as all get out. And the races are fun. All right. Ooh, we got a lot of room to upgrade too. Wait. Wrong thing. Conversion. All right, so it is already in four-wheel drive. Not going to worry about the... All right, adjustable. Adjustable. Animal, hopefully soon on Horizon 6 we'll get to. We'll just go with that one. Nope, nope, nope. Back to upgrades. I keep doing that. Leave the wheels stock for now. The other advantage of these older ones is you can upgrade the crap out of them. I can drop almost 200 pounds, still have plenty of performance to upgrade the engine. It's 13. Ooh. Nope. We'll do the flywheel here in a minute. Lose a little bit more weight. Nope. You gotta look for heavier wheels. Doesn't look like there are going to be any heavier wheels. Oh, wait. All right, those aren't too bad. Perfect. Nailed it. All right, now just set her up and we're good to go. Mmm. All right. And if I could spell, or type rather. There we go. Alright, let's make some money. Won't make as much money driving these, but can make up what we just spent and then a little more. I love Hockenheim. Short circuit, long circuit, doesn't
The key to
matter.
success on Hockenheimring's short circuit is going for passes through the technically challenging turns, because passing on the narrow straights can get difficult.
Alright, less fuel. Oh, I have to do 3 laps of practice. Alright. Back in a normal car, out of the Ford finally. Oh, pushed it a little too far. Yep. Try that again. It's been a while since I've done the short version of Hockenheim. She is a little bit tail happy. Might not be a bad thing, we'll see. Whoops. Oh, I do believe that's a Cosworth just ahead. Animal, let's see if I can blow by it. No, that's the Beamer. Yep, she handles pretty good. Might have made the back end a little too soft. Might stiffen that up just a hair. Not very much. She handles about right. I hope I wouldn't get a penalty. He turned me. Yeah, I do love running these kind of cars. They don't have a ton of speed, so they have to handle good. You have to be able to maneuver your way through traffic with them. They are going to make an adjustment, but I don't want to do much. I'm afraid if I do too much to the back end, it just won't turn. There. That should do the trick. Six laps. All right, let's get her done. Funny how the layout of the short course is extremely similar, except for the hairpin is extremely similar to the full course. Lap 1, turn 1 ought to be interesting. Here we go. Like I said, interesting. Yeah, that was terrible. That was me. Thought I could get under him without clipping him, but... Come on. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful. Now, I think I'm going to have to turn the difficulty back up a hair. Barely slid into him. Cut that a bit too much, didn't I? Alright. Nailed it on the fuel from the looks of it. Looks like I'll have about a half lap extra. Yeah, we'll definitely have to turn the difficulty back up here. I've already pulled a gap.
3 more.
Wait a minute, how much fuel do I have left? Did I cut myself too short? I thought I put enough fuel in to go the distance. Plus 1. But I don't get a warning, I gotta start conserving. Oh, crap. I need to start conserving. I ain't pitting.
Final lap. You got this.
Let's hope. Note to self. Don't turn the fuel down so much. Come on, baby. Come on. You got it. Yeah, I need to leave more fuel in it going forward. Alright, we got it. That was stupidly close on fuel.
Good work out there.
All right. All right, guys. I have suffered through driving a Ford, and I live to tell about it. And tonight we're gonna have guys racing at Talladega in the 87s at 9:30 Eastern. So make sure you tune in for that. And we will be back then. More streams to come this weekend. And the unicorn is home, so you never know when she'll be on. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hope y'all had as much fun. Hope y'all got a few laughs out of me. And we will see you later tonight. Have a good one, everybody.